Hello, everyone. This is Jay, and good morning on this beautiful Sunday. Today's portfolio update episode is going to be a little bit of a long one, so don't forget to grab your cup of coffee or tea because I'm going to show you the purchases that I made on Friday as a DCA investor. I spent a little bit of the cash from my dividend portfolio, so I'm going to show you that. Then I'm going to show you the portfolio performance and total value, which is still at all-time highs, and that's so great. Then I'm going to show you the weekly challenge picks for the month of October. So stay tuned for that because I'm going to post the poll later on so you guys can vote and leave in the comment section which one are you going to be voting for. Then I'm going to show you all of my portfolio positions, and I'm very excited about the top 3 positions right now in my portfolio. Some of them creeped up into the top 3 spots, so I'm going to show you that. But first, let me show you the purchases that I made on Friday as a DCA investor, starting with Vici Properties, ticker symbol VICI. I bought one full share with the cash that I had idle. Share price was at $29.76, which helps me build up this position even more and grow the income in the months that Vici Properties pay. Then from my $100 deposit, I started by buying Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG, another $30, and been buying that for the past couple of months. Share price was at $150.49. Then I bought, of course, one full share of SCHD at a share price of $26.65, just continuing to build up that position more and more and more. Then I made a purchase on Realty Income, ticker symbol O. I threw $10 in there like if it was a dividend drip because that's about how much I get in dividends. So share price was at $57.91. And then my next purchase was on Coca-Cola, ticker symbol KO. $10 into it at a share price of $68.84. Then my last purchase from my dividend portfolio was on Visa, ticker symbol V. I threw another $10 in there at a share price of $341.17. Then I started my buys on the growth portfolio by purchasing Vanguard's VGT ETF, $5, and these $5 I've been buying in since a subscriber mentioned it in the comments in one of the live streams. So don't forget to subscribe so you could join the live stream later on tonight because your idea might become one of my strategies. And share price was at $790.62. I'm going to continue to do this. Just throw a cup of coffee into VGT every week for the remaining of the year. Then I bought one more share of iShares Bitcoin ETF, ticker symbol IBIT. Share price was at $62.02. I'm building up my position in the Bitcoin ETF pretty well as of right now. Then this is the portfolio performance. Balance $30,410 right now from both of my portfolios. It ended up in the green for the month of October. You guys can see right here from October 1st to the 31st. And I was up 0.40% in returns from both of my portfolios combined. Then in the last 3 months, I have 5.83% returns from both of the portfolio. Then year to date, I'm up or got returns of 10.65%. Then let me show you the weekly challenge picks for the month of November. But first, let me show you the buys, the purchases that I made on October, thanks to the weekly challenge on Alphabet, ticker symbol GOOGL. This is better known as Google. And I was able to spend about $99.20 into this position. And this was so great because this one, all of these purchases were done before earnings. And you can see the share price was at $250 for the first purchase. Second purchase was at $243. Third purchase at $255. And then fourth purchase was at $269. Right now, the share price, you guys can see it right here, is at $281 as of right now, which is great. I was able to make these purchases, grow that Google position even more. And right now I'm just holding. Right now, it has gone up a lot since the earnings call came through. So I'm just going to continue to hold a little bit longer. But I want to start with the picks for November with Coca-Cola, ticker symbol KO. You guys know it's one of my smallest positions that I really want to grow it a lot more. and I want to buy a lot more shares because I'm holding into the future. Earnings was good for the third quarter of this year, 2025. So just want to throw a little bit more money. If I could put like another $100 in the month of November, that would help out pretty good right there. Then my next pick is going to be SCHD, my favorite ETF. If SCHD wins, I'm going to buy the one share on Friday and one full share on Mondays. So hopefully it does win because my goal this year is 350 shares of SCHD. So let's see if that one wins. Then my next pick, I think you guys are going to be surprised. I don't know if anybody's going to vote for it, but it is IBIT, iShares Bitcoin ETF, is one of my newest positions. I've been buying one share pretty much for the past couple of weeks, or two shares, trying to build up my position with the cash that I had idled on the growth portfolio. And I have one more share that I need to buy this next week. Then after that, I'm going to be making smaller purchases. But I don't mind if IBIT wins in the month of November, because that will help me to put another pretty much $100 into it in the month of November. So that would be great. Let me know who will be voting for that one for iShares Bitcoin ETF, or let me know which one of these companies or these picks are you going to be voting for. Then the last one, Main Street Capital, ticker symbol MAIN, and this is one of my smallest positions too. I just haven't been buying for the longest on Main Street Capital because I pretty much anchor to the share price that I bought it at the beginning. And right now, I know the share price has been going down as of lately in Main Street Capital, which means that I might be coming into an opportunity, a buying opportunity to build up my Main Street Capital even more. But I don't mind throwing about $20 into it for the month of November. So let me know in the comment section, which one of these four picks are you going to be voting for the month of November, because I'm going to be posting the pool later on. Then I'm going to show you the full portfolio. Let me show you the whole screen right here. You guys can see that my full portfolio is at $30,400. I have $3,719 in unrealized gains right now, almost $4,000 right there in unrealized gains just from share price appreciation. This is not counting the dividends, so I don't have a total return right here, but that equals to 13.9% in unrealized gains right there. And of course, my number one position is SCHD. 327 shares. I got over $8,600 invested in SCHD, and it's 28% of my portfolio. But these two right here have been creeping up after earnings. Alphabet, Google in the second spot at 8.2 shares only, and I only have $1,300 invested, but I have 70.2% unrealized gains right now in Google, which is great. Then Amazon right here, 8.5 shares. Share price was $244, and the percent of the portfolio 6.9%. I only have over $1,600 invested in this position, and I already have 23.8% in unrealized gains. Both of these positions have been performing very, very well, especially after earnings, which I'm very happy about. And I don't mind that they have grown this much. 7%, 7.6% in Google, and 6.9% position size in Amazon. So that is great right there. I didn't buy any FXAIX, but I'm okay with that. I'm 30% in gains right there, 8.4 shares. Realty Income O, I'm at 34.4 shares. So I want to continue buying. It's very close to my cost per share. My cost per share is right now at $56.38. So just want to continue to build up that position even more. Visa, 4.5 shares, is 5% of my portfolio. 20% in unrealized gains, is under 30 PE. So that's why I want to continue buying even more right now on Visa, because it's under the 30 PE ratio. Procter & Gamble I've been buying, so right now I'm at 9.8 shares, very close to my goal, which is 10 shares, and hopefully the share price stays under 160, especially under 155. I like it even more. And then Vici Properties, I'm at 41.3 shares, so maybe my next goal is 50 shares on Vici Properties right here. VGT, I'm at 1.3 shares. Main Street Capital, I told you guys, It's one of my smallest positions, only 3.3% of the portfolio. And it is because I have some very nice unrealized gains right here, 43.4% in share price. Share price appreciation in this company was great in the past year or so. So right now, share price at $56. My cost per share is at $39. That's why I told you guys I'm pretty anchored to like that share price right there. Then Coca-Cola, 8.3 shares right here, 17.5% in unrealized gains. So 1.89% of my portfolio. I want to grow it even more. I want to have it like a 3 or 4% of my portfolio. So hopefully I get to do that. Under $500 invested in Coca-Cola. Then IBIT, I'm at 9 shares right now. 9 shares of Bitcoin ETF. I'm in the negative of 1.2% in unrealized gains right now. 1.84% of my portfolio. So that's not that bad. It is very risky, but I do want to put some money into risky investments right now and hopefully hold them as long as I can, right? Then if I show you the full portfolio, which I'm going to show you the portfolio salary right now, because I already updated the Visa dividend. I also looked at all of my dividend information that I have on this spreadsheet to make sure I have a little bit more of an accurate yearly dividend. And you guys can see that my dividend portfolio is at $24,200 right now, $2,000 in unrealized gains. And my estimated yearly dividend, which is my portfolio salary right here, it is at $828 in estimated yearly dividends. I'm getting closer and closer to $1,000 pretty much. But first, I want to get to $900. SCHD is my top payer right now, which is at $325. Realty Income O is at 111, so that's why I want to grow it even more in Realty Income, which he has also been investing a little bit more and more in Europe. So they've been buying a lot of real estate all over the world pretty much, which is a good sign right there for me. Especially I want to hold it into retirement. Main Street Capital is one of my other higher payers at $54. Vici Properties, $74 in estimated yearly dividends. That's why I've been kind of bullish on Vici Properties, especially under $30. I really like it even more. I'm probably going to spend a little bit more of the cash on Vici Properties this week. So stay tuned for that. But those are some of my higher payers. Visa went up to $12. No, Visa is not a higher yield, but it has very high dividend growth. They went up a double-digit percentage in dividend growth once again this quarter, which is great. That's why I had to update it, and I wanna build up that position a lot more in Visa. My portfolio salary, you guys can see, I'm very close to $70 per month, which is great right there when you look at it that way. Then per week of the year, $15.93, so almost at $16. Then per day of the year, $2.27, which is great. These numbers are great right here. They're very motivating. And I also got to do the video for the dividend income for the month of October. And I'm going to show you why all of this dividend information, like dividend tracking information, is very important, because it definitely keeps you motivated in the long term. All right, everyone. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to stay tuned, because later on we're going to go in the live stream so I can answer your questions. We can look at a couple of ticker symbols. I know a couple of you have posted some ticker symbols in the last week's stream that you wanted to take a look at. So don't forget to join there so we can look at it today before the end of the stream. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.